Ever wondered how bank gets your detail from your account details? Excel makes that magic happen. Today we'll be looking at VLOOKUP, index match and data validation in real life data sets. Welcome to today's video. This is a live loan data set that contains the identity, the age, and other information about a customer. So we'll put our data in a table format. We'll be starting with VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP is used to call out information in a data set. Here, I want to check out the intent of the number ID 11119. So, we'll call our VLOOKUP and you select the lookup value, which is 11119. You click on it. From there, you go for your table array. Your table array is where can you search this number from? Where can you get this ID from? So in essence, it's all the table you search, right? You highlight it. Then you write your column index number. You count from the left to where the column you are searching for, which is loan intent, in column 10. Then you type in your 10, and from there you can decide either approximate matching or exact match. For exact match, it will give you exactly what you are looking for. In this case here, we are looking for the loan intent. Here we see that it returns for us the loan intent of a customer ID, and that is how easy it is for us to look up a value in Excel. Going further, we will see how we can use drop down data validation to create a unique list so that it will make our work easier and error free. Go to data tab. From there you see data validation under data tools. Click on it and you go to settings. We're selecting our data from a list, so we'll select list. And moving on, go to the source. Our data source now is the sheet 1 customer ID. So you select that column. We would want it to return an error alert when a customer ID that is not in the column is being mentioned. So you write what you want. For this one, we'll say not an ID and click OK. So it will give us a drop down of the column ID. From here, we want to look up the name of this ID. So we'll call our VLOOKUP function and lookup value, which is the ID. So lookup array now will be our table, that is sheet 1. Select it and we'll call our column index number, which for this case is 2 because we are counting from left to right. We will do exact match for this, and here after closing our bracket, notice that it gave us John Lambert for customer ID 11221. The next lookup function we'll be doing will be for the age. So the same method, equal VLOOKUP, the lookup value, which is the ID, and lookup table array now will be our sheet 1 table. Select it. The column index number, which return the age of John Lambert. So we can change the ID now for any other ID and it will give us another person's detail. That is the beauty of data validation. So from here, we'll check the gender. I guess you'll be able to do yours without looking at the screen. So after gender, let's complete for the other columns. We have completed Jasmine Miller detail. We can go to the ID and change this and see another person's detail. So that is how you can get different people, look up different people's detail in Excel. So furthermore, we'll look into index and match function. Just like lookup function, index helps us call information in an array. So index function, your array, and the row number. So you count down to which row number you are looking for and select it. It will return the details there, which is Dominic. But sometimes we won't know if in a large data set, are we always going to count? That is where match function comes in. So for match function, it returns the row number for us. Here we already know this is the row we want. Select it and the array. When you are done with that, it returns the number of the row. So for this example now, it gave us the row number 10. When we now join index and match together, it gives a powerful function in Excel. So we'll be looking at examples here.
Here we check the loan intention of Ruth Campbell. So you type your index and select your loan intention, the table you want to return, comma, then you call in your match function.
Which will return the row number. And our lookup value here will be Ruth Campbell. So you select that, comma, then our lookup array. That is the array where we can find Ruth Campbell. Don't forget you are doing exact matches, so you write a 0, which will return the loan intention. So we'll be looking at how we can use data validation with index and match. Go to data tab, data validation, and select list. We'll be using the name column as our source code. Select the column and click OK. Now we have our drop down list of the names of our customer. We want to return the income. We want to see which income is for the name above. As you already know, you call your index and select the row, that is the income row now. Income column, sorry. Select your income column. Call your match function for the row number. Select your lookup value, which in this case is our drop down list, comma, and select your lookup array, which will be from the name column. Then we'll type 0 for exact match and close brackets, which return the income for the customer name above. From here, we can select another name in the drop down list and it will give us the income of the other person. This is the magic of index and match function with data validation in a data set. Thank you for staying till the end of the class.